All right, what's up with it, y'all? So look, I'm back again with another video, and look, I want to start this off by saying RIP to this young man by the name of Ronnie. Now, for those who don't know who he is or what's going on, I'm going to give y'all a brief synopsis so y'all can get kind of a gist of what's going on with this whole situation, because we really don't be talking about these type of situations over here on this channel, but I do bring it from time to time. Basically, long story short, it's a guy. His name is Ronnie. He was dealing with CHRISEAN Rock. He was her ex-boyfriend, and he is alleging that the baby that she had not too long ago is his child and not Blueface's baby. So it's been an ongoing thing about this whole situation, and he, lost his life, and it's been confirmed in multiple ways and by the family, his mother as well, basically just saying that, she's sad, mother things when stuff like this do happen. Now, it's an alleged witness saying that he was there, he seen what took place, and he said that he was shot 8 to 10 times. He flipped him over and things like that. Just take that with a grain of salt. Like I said, he's an alleged witness, but as of now, it ain't too many details about the whole situation, but I'm pretty sure there will be pretty soon. If you want more updates from me, just hit the like button for me or comment letting me know, and I'll bring it. If not, we're going to keep on pushing forward. But other than that, man, I just want to say it's a sad and unfortunate situation that he lost his life. He didn't even get to figure out if it was his baby or not. As far as what everybody is saying, we're going to address the elephant in the room. People are saying that CHRISEAN Rock probably has something to do with it, Blueface has something to do with it, and things like that. But in all actuality, we don't know what the hell is going on. And I know it's easy and convenient for people to say certain things, but we don't do that over here on my channel. We're going to verify to make sure. And if we don't know and can't figure it out right now, we're just going to go ahead and just wait until the actual facts come out. I'm not a conspiracy theorist or nothing like that. I like to go off of bona fide facts. So, I just want to say RIP to that man. And it's just a sad and unfortunate situation that he lost his life. I want to say that, people do have lives outside of what you see every day. People can be involved with certain things, or he can just simply have some jealousy, in the city where he lost his life and stuff like that. People can actually take you out for associating with certain people. You can just have a genuine association with someone and they will take you out. So it can be somewhat in that area. We just don't know. But I do have a video of him and Blueface's mother talking about the whole situation with the child and stuff like that. I'm gonna put that in this video. I found these videos and just went ahead and put them together so everybody can watch it and see what they were saying about the baby and stuff like that. He actually addressed her not too long ago too. I'm gonna try to put that in this video if I can find it, but if not, I'm just gonna tell y'all what took place. She was in the mall. He walked up on her, addressed her, and asked her why she was acting how she was acting with him. And she said he was being weird, clout chasing and stuff like that. But he was just basically saying he wanted to get a blood test, and there was a little clout chase up in there, just a little bit. But overall, I think that he really just wanted to get some closure, like any real guy would want to do. Other than that, I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this. I'm gonna let this video run, and if y'all want some updates, just hit the like button or comment, and I'll holler at y'all a little bit later on another video.
Hello, sir. How are you?
What's going on, Carlissa?
Not too much. So I see Tasha K posted our DMs today.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I would like for you just to clarify to the people um, how that went about.
Um, so what
First
specifically?
of all, I just want to say that they people requested you to this live. I have not spoken to you since the last time you asked me to do the interview with you, correct?
Correct.
Okay. When you came to me, what intrigued me about trying to figure out what you wanted to talk about was your initial thing was that you had some information that would help me in Blue, correct?
Correct.
So you already told me you had already talked to Tasha K and it was between me and her that you was gonna sit down with.
Correct.
And so I just wanted you to know that I didn't get back to you because I didn't feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I had my reasons why. But the people seem to think that I hooked you up with Tasha K first, but you had already had an offer and you wanted to bring it to me first, correct?
Correct.
So then when I went to her, it was just me letting her know that I was okay with her doing the interview because I wanted to know the information that you had.
Right.
So whatever you guys talked about, I don't feel like you told her everything that you told me. And that wasn't, that maybe you decided it wasn't for her.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no, and you're 100% right about that. I specifically wanted to talk to you because you are the mother of Blueface. You are the person that's being dealt the bad hand right now, as my mother once was. So I have somewhat sympathy for you and also for Junior. For me, it was honestly just a place of concern and just some respect that I feel like you deserve as a mother because my mother was going through a lot when I was dealing with Krishan. As you know, I caught the body. Um, we caught some other cases together, like God, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Just even the case that she has going on right now in Maryland. Unfortunately, I know about that one. So long story short, what I'm trying to say is I wanted to speak with you to raise your awareness to the type of snake that you got around you and your son. Because I don't really think that you are aware. I don't think that your son is aware. And I don't know, like I'm not trying to come off like messy, but I'm really just trying to be here for Junior and at the same time,
I think that's where I was offended too. Like I get it, you have an attachment to him.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But it just kind of came out of nowhere. So that's probably where I was like, okay, I don't think I could be unbiased with you because it does make me feel a certain type of way, because for a whole year he's been my baby. I've been praying for him. I've been worried about him. I've been stressed about him. I've been going off on my son. So when you say that, it did kind of make me feel like we wasn't on the same, and naturally we wouldn't be. If he turned out to be my son, you would feel some type of way, my
yeah,
grandson. And if he turned out to be yours, I would feel some
right,
type of way. So naturally, once we got to that line, I felt like I couldn't talk to you without having some type of, bias towards you. And that's why I didn't do the interview.
yeah, no,
Because
not
you kept referring to him, as your son, you know what I'm saying? And I'm referring to him as my son. And I don't want to be rude to you and, make you feel a certain type of way. Because if that's really your intentions, is to find out if he your son, I've been there. I want you to have that.
yeah. That's my only intention, honestly. It's overwhelming, trying to address it. And I apologize for just if I'm not addressing it in the best manner because you a mother at the end of the day. You are his
I mean,
potential
yeah, you kind of
grandmother.
came a little heavy on me because but I get it though. You wanted to get your point across, and I wasn't giving you. You felt like, but that's why I let Tasha K know that you was looking for her. It wasn't like I didn't try to, get you your closure too.
Yeah,
I feel like at this point, everybody just once everybody get their closure, everybody can move forward.
yeah, and I feel like we all deserve that closure, and I think it's not too hard to get it. You get what I'm saying? It's only one reason that somebody's going to avoid a test. You get what I'm saying? Because they
Yeah, but
scared of
you
the outcome.
can't
So,
like do things like just like pull up on her and scare her and harass
but
her. Like
it wasn't.
I didn't agree with that, and you probably thought about it afterwards. Like that wasn't
I
the right
definitely
thing to
thought
do.
about it. I would apologize to her if I got the chance to. If she sees this, Krishan, I apologize to you and Junior and all of your friends. It wasn't my intention to run down on her and intimidate her because she's a female. It was my intention to have a conversation with her as an adult and see if we can be accountable and address things aside from the internet. You get what I'm saying?
But then
But
why did you? So you turned the camera on right when you saw her?
so can I be transparent with you?
Mm-hmm.
I cut my camera on because Krishan plays a lot of police games. So in your eyes, oh, he's clout chasing, he's clout chasing. In my eyes, this is my defense and this is my version of my story of what went on. Because to you guys, it's, oh, he's harassing me, he's stalking me. But to me, it's no, come here and see your son. That's what I'm trying to tell
I can
you.
relate because I don't like to do anything without the cameras either, so I can relate to that.
Exactly. And that was my only reason for going to Instagram with it. I'm a very private person.
But my
Unfortunately,
question is so if she was with my son, would you have walked up on her like that? Because that would have been all bad, and that's like another one of my fears right now. That I hope you get this figured out so that it's not like you feel some type of way towards my son. You know what I mean?
I mean, so I don't really understand what you're asking me.
I mean, like if you would you have walked up to them if they was in the mall together?
So you asking me if Blueface was there, would that scenario have been
Yeah.
different? The only different outcome would have been me and him may have got physical instead of me and that security guard. What do you mean?
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's the part where it's like
So, and that's why I'm trying to tell you,
and
like, we got a whole.
that's why I felt like I couldn't really do
So
what needed to be done
let me tell you
for
this,
you.
Carlissa. Let me tell you this, Carlissa. I'm trying to, address the paternity as adults. We are adults. You can get what I'm saying? So,
But they
if,
also have paperwork that can help you just get that right to the, you know what I'm saying?
if we could get that to the front, you get what I'm saying? Why can't we get that to the front? If that has already been established, if that has already been addressed, why can't we get it put to the front, to the test? What's going on? I personally feel like Zeus manipulated the results to control the narrative. And I personally think that Maury needs to get involved. And I personally think that somebody would be awful sad if they waited until the 18th birthday of Krishan Jr. to find out that you are not the father. Do you hear me, Carlissa?
I feel like you're trying to be funny towards my situation,
I
and
am not.
I'm okay with that.
I'm
But
not being funny. I'm being transparent with you. I'm being transparent with you because you're a mother. You're concerned for your son, and the paternity of Junior needs to be established.
so
For
have you tried to reach out to her and just ask her to was she to give you the test?
yes, that was my attempt of going to the mall to speak with her to seeing if we can address the situation away from the internet. But instead, she pulled the Uno reverse. I don't know you. You're stalking me. You're harassing me. You just told me to come here and see my son. This mall, Arundel Mills Mall, it's a big mall. It's a big mall. Big mall. It's no coincidence that, oh, I ran into Krishan Rock in the Arundel Mills Mall. She didn't have one shopping bag. Junior didn't even have a blanket on him. You get what I'm saying? And that was frustrating to see. So let's be honest here, Carlissa. We have an unfit mother, an immature young lady who can't support her. Lord forgive me. I'm not
She
passing any
said
judgment.
somebody said I thought your friends told you that she was at the mall.
Do y'all need me to show y'all? So I feel like Krishan is trying to set me up. I feel like Krishan is trying to get me locked up to allegedly attempt and evade the paternity. Why do I say that? At midnight of Black Friday of the incident when everything happened at Arundel Mills, she placed a restraining order on me, a temporary peace order on me. Correct? How is it that this lady was able to get this temporary emergency restraining order at 12 a.m. midnight on Black Friday? You know what that smells like to me, Carlissa? It smells fishy. It smells fishy to you? Yeah. Hold on though, Carlissa. This is what also smells fishy. How is it that exactly 4 minutes prior to the encounter at Subway, I had a random alias page DM me and it said, "Come see your son. We're at Subway." Sent me the Subway handover with the photos. So you know me, Prince Charming. I come through prancing.
So how you know it wasn't like just maybe like a fan that saw you in the mall like trying to set you up?
I know Krishan. Y'all know Rock. I know Krishan Eugenia Malone. The world knows Krishan Rock. I know who I'm dealing with, and I know how she moves. I know it was her. And how I know it was her? Because she directly told me where she was. She told me to come see my son. And then ring, 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 ring. Like I said, Carlissa, she had the restraining order emergency set at midnight on Black Friday. So that means as soon as Black Friday started, like as soon as Thanksgiving ended and Black Friday started, soon as she left the Thanksgiving table, where did she go? She went to the police station. She went to talk to the judge. She went to give a testimony and tell the police. So, now what do we have here? 1, a snitch, a pig, an informant, etc. 2, we have Krishan, the informant. And how do I know this? Because she calls herself the setup queen, right? Queen manipulator, right? How was this young lady able to set up a freaking restraining order emergency at 12 a.m. on Black Friday? And then she sees me. You know what, Carlos? I'm going to do you one better, baby. I'm going to do you one better, Carlos, baby. Hold on. And I don't mean no any disrespect. I apologize because you are old enough to be my mother. So I don't mean any disrespect to you. I mean all due respect to you. But I'm just trying to be transparent with you and address my concerns because I don't feel as though they're being taken seriously. I'm not crazy. I'm not stupid. I'm not just a, you know, look. You see this? You see this?
Mm-hmm.
This Krishan is known for burner accounts. Krishan is known for making a bunch of Instagram accounts on different devices and putting herself in the algorithm. So what I'm trying to tell you is Rashawn ran a ooper duper Uno reverse setup play on me in an attempt to evade this paternity test. So what I'm trying to get you to understand, Carlissa, is that
Stop asking me to get on the live right now because y'all, I literally got on this live because y'all said that we originally got together because I wanted to get him to out Krishan. Well, he done already explained all of that, and now he's explaining something else. So I'm confused as to why y'all would even want to get on this call right now.
yeah,
And
no.
that if I'm not asking the right question to resolve the matter, you could put it in the text right there. But I don't even understand what would be the
Is
purpose of
there
anybody.
is there a specific question that you want me to
I
answer?
did you get some? Do you feel like you got some resolve with the Tasha K interview? Did you get the results
I
that you wanted?
mean, not necessarily because my most important concern is addressing Junior's paternity, and most importantly, my most important concern is I'm not trying to get too ahead of myself as far as his medical situation, but like if you are his alleged biological grandmother, why is it that you are like somewhat like allowing Krishan to neglect his health? I'm honestly and genuinely
I'm gonna
curious.
be 100% honest with you. I don't know that fact that other than what my son put on the internet, I don't feel like she's neglecting him. When I see her online, I see her attentive to him. Every time I see her, I see him. I
You
I
let me ask you this, Carlissa.
I
Do you know how
just
cold?
I
Hold on,
couldn't
hold on, hold on, hold
imagine.
on,
Hold
hold on,
on.
hold on 1 second. Because you said she's taking care of him, but
I
let
couldn't
me throw
imagine
an example
a
out.
mom always with their child and not taking care of them. That's just not making sense. I feel like maybe she's just not sharing that part. But I just couldn't imagine her sister had the baby for like 3 months. So do you
So
think
let
her
me
sister you think her
so
sister just let the neglect the baby for 3 months without getting any medical care? Because I personally was told that he was getting medical care.
so
So if I were you, I would start trying to maybe talk to the sister to see if she can give you like help you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if she was neutral enough to have the baby that whole time, I feel like she would be neutral enough to help you through this. And at least let you know like yes, I took him to the doctor, he's okay. Just give it some time and get your paternity in order. But I doubt very seriously that her sister, who is also a mother, had the baby for 3 months and didn't. I mean, when she came home, he looked great. He looked happy. He looked like he was thriving. You didn't? Did you notice that? Because that's what
and
I
that's
paid
my
attention to.
concern. He looked like he was progressing into Rain's care, tangerine head care. And now all of a sudden he's regressing in his mother's care.
But
So what I'm wondering is
where do you see that at though? She haven't even really been posting him. Where do you see him regressing in her care?
I seen him in person, baby. I seen him in person. Do you know? Can you? Why can't Junior support his head?
I mean, somebody was carrying him. It looked like he was asleep to me, so I couldn't really make out whether or
Junior
not.
was not asleep. Junior was awake. And why do y'all keep trying to say that he's asleep? Junior doesn't sleep that much. Junior was not asleep. Junior was up. He made eye contact directly with me. What is going on with Junior? Please. What's going on?
So
Please.
if I were you, that's where I would start. I would start at the sister seems like she's a neutral person and God fearing, and I would literally just give her some of my concerns. I would cry out to
Carlissa,
her.
they are trying to set me up to go to jail. Her father, Sean Malone, he's a politician. He owns a law firm. He got strings out this motherfucker. She did that setup play to get me in jail, to put me in front of the judge, to get me locked away. Sean Malone got enough pull to get me in front of whatever judge he want. And they can maximize in Maryland. You get sentenced based off of your guidelines. You know what's up with my record. You know I came home on a body. You know what's up. Along with some other stuff. You know that. She know that. Why you think she trying to run a Uno reverse card on me like that? She's the setup queen, Carlissa. You gonna let her set your son up?
Well, my son is already in jail, so ain't nothing I can do right now but pray and
So
pray that he
why
got enough.
can't we address the paternity?
I don't know how I could. I don't even know how I could address the paternity for
So
you.
what I'm asking you is, do I have a reason to want to establish paternity?
I I'm going to tell you. I personally, honestly believe that he is our grandchild. I personally, it, and if I was wrong, I would confess that to you. But my Holy Spirit tells me that I am exactly right. And
Mm.
if I was you, I would get some peace. And if it's going to cost you your freedom, I will wait until at least until my son figures it out, because she told you when she was at the. I'll just say this just in case he can hear me, but she did say that he is not your son, so that frees you of any responsibility in God's eyes. She definitely said he's not your son. So at this point, if somebody tells you that that's not your son, you need to give them their space and allow them to that's on tape now. So if somebody was to ever come back and say that, it is your son, it's recorded. Uh, what I was in the middle of saying is that since she told you that that's not your son,
Can I
yes.
ask? Can I ask you something?
Mm,
Why, if she's telling me it's not my son, right? Why can't she just put that in front of all of us? Why can't she bring that to all of our attention right now? She already got the paternity established, right? Why she can't just provide the papers from a test that was already done? Provide documentation or log in from the DDC site itself. Why not?
I
But you
mean, but
listen,
she,
Carlissa.
but you
Why
do
you
realize she don't
why are you comfortable with Junior being around people that got child abuse charge?
see that's stuff I don't know about,
You,
Ronnie. I don't know about
you
any of
know
that
that
stuff.
her sisters have charges for abusing their
Not
children.
not the one that had them.
Not to Rain, but the
Right.
ones that Krishan is around does have them. The ones
I mean,
that she's influenced by, the one that Junior is around sometimes.
yeah, but
Yes.
she's there with them when they're there though. If the mom is there to protect her
What does
child,
that mean?
she
What
can't
does that
erase
mean?
but
What does
she
that
can't
mean?
erase her
What does
her
that mean?
family's past. That means
Listen,
that she can't erase her family's past.
I
But
understand
as
that.
long as she's protecting her child, that's all she's supposed to do. The she left when she left, she left the person who was the most responsible.
So let me ask you this: are you concerned with
I'm very
Junior's?
very
well-being.
concerned, and I am very concerned, and I'm doing,
So what's going
I'm
on?
doing exactly what you should be doing, praying and
So
waiting, because there's nothing you can do about it right
so
now.
what's so I'm not saying there's anything I could do about it, but what I'm asking you is for transparency. Why are y'all keep hiding like we're not all grown?
Who's hiding? I wouldn't hide from you. I would have gave you the test. I would have gave you the test before I even called the police. I would have gave you the
What's
test
what's
so you could have went on your way.
what's Blueface's baby's girl name? No disrespect. What's Blueface's baby
She
girl
don't got
name?
nothing to do with
What's
this.
how old was she when she started eating solid foods?
But we don't we not there to see, if we're not there to see, and either are you. So you can ask the judge when you go to court, if you don't, if you get before you get the test, you can get an emergency hearing just to find out. If you're really worried and concerned about that, you need to go the legal route and get you an attorney if that's really what you're worried about.
That's
Because
what I'm
try
trying to
because
do.
trying
She
to
is evading. She has her daddy is a lawyer. Her daddy is a politician. He's a former lawyer. He's a politician now in Baltimore City. He has a law firm. She is able to duck it. She is able to loose around it. It's not nothing that much I can do.
I'm
And that's
just saying,
why I'm
you shouldn't gamble with your freedom for it, because if it turns out that it's not your child and you out here gambling with your freedom,
but
that's
what
not
I'm
gonna work.
saying is like like I'm not okay with like
They said that you're doing the same thing that we did. You're getting consumed by the hate pages, and that's one thing that you got to be careful of, because
so let me ask you this, Carlissa.
these pages will stir your pot up and have you damn near lose your mind out here. So you really should turn these pages off, pray about it, and focus on just trying to maybe get a relationship with the oldest sister, and get try to get some resolve on a peaceful level. But don't let these internet people drive you to doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing. I already been down that road, and it's not healthy, and it will eventually eat at you, and you're doing all this,
It
and
already is eating at me,
that's
Carlissa. I'm just
why you need to
concerned. I'm
stop
just
talking.
concerned for Junior. Like I want to know what's going on. I want to know if he's okay. I don't like. I just want to know if he's
That's why I
okay.
said, instead of arguing with her sisters,
I
start
try
there trying to
to
be.
talk to them, Carlissa. It's like they make it seem like he just sleeping. He's just sleeping. He's on LA time. He's just sleeping. Like no baby sleeps that much. And I'm not
You
trying to get ahead
just
of
said
myself and
you
like say nothing, but it's like y'all keep like playing in people's face like we don't see what's going on. Like we're like y'all like
I'm saying, I know the pages have made you feel a certain type of way. They
no,
almost made me
no,
feel a certain type of
no,
way too.
no, no, no. I seen Junior in my face. I see him physically in my grill right here. I see him with my eyes. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that I am concerned for his health. And so let me ask you this. Do you know if there was any follow up from the hernia situation? You know, your son went viral with the little posting the hernia. Why? Because he knew Krishan wasn't going to address it. Okay, cool. Do you know if she followed up and went through with all of that? You know,
I do not know that for sure, but like I said, I couldn't imagine her responsible sister that did such an amazing job
but
with him
listen
not.
listen though, do you know how many kids she has? Why would she just solely take on Krishan's responsibility?
I mean, you just said she did a good job, and I agreed, and I was thankful for her, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure you was
but
too.
can I ask you something though? Let me ask you this. When you start a new relationship with somebody, right? You don't always find out about certain characteristics until later on down the line, right?
Correct.
So my reason for saying that would be I know it's a little bit different because it's a newborn baby, but let's just say somebody passes off a baby to you. If you aren't necessarily aware of a specific condition of this baby, you're not going to address it. So with that being said, I don't necessarily feel like everything has been addressed in the best manner in regards to Junior because he's been in so many different cares. He went from Smiley, he went from Terrain to whoever to Blueface's dad, back to his mom. Like he's been in so many different homes and in so many different hands, absorbing so much different energy since the day he came out of his mother's womb. And on top of that, all while his brain is being developed by liquor, marijuana, like e-pills, all this goofy stuff. So what I'm trying to get you to understand, Carlissa, is that I am concerned for Junior, and if you are not for the cause, you are part of the problem. Like, and I'm just letting you know transparently, like, it's not cool to keep playing with the baby in hope of what likes, money. Like it comes to a certain point where it's like, okay, we need to really know if Junior is all right. Like, what's wrong with oh her providing a medical receipt stating that Junior is okay in regards to the hernia situation? Okay, if you went to a surgery or you went to treatment, provide papers.
I think
But
we can't put the cart before the horse, like you said.
listen, though,
You would
Carlissa,
have
it's
to get
gonna.
confirmation for her to have to disclose those things to you. You would have to get confirmation, and the only way to get confirmation, unfortunately, is the DNA test. And I feel like you're letting this really, really start to stress you out because from the first time I talked to you till
But
now,
listen, though,
I feel
like
like
my
you have
I
definitely
feel like Junior is suffering, and that's the part that I can't get with. Like, that's the part that you not making me really feel at ease about. I
and
feel like Junior is
unfortunately I
suffering.
can't because I can't see him either. What I can tell you is that the one time that I did see him, she was looking him in his eyes and holding him with all the love in her heart, and I can say that. So I haven't personally at one moment felt like she should not have her child. Now I do understand
I'm
that
not saying that she should not have her child. I'm not
I
trying to
mean,
say
or that
that.
she's
I'm just
not
saying that
doing
she's
or
not
that she's
a
not doing
fit.
right
I'm
by
not.
him.
I don't think she's.
I mean, other than the time she had him the back bent back. Other than that, I
Okay.
I haven't seen.
Did you
When I
see?
went
Did you
over there.
see a video? Did you see a video over Junior in the interaction in Subway? Did you see a video? Did you see a blanket over him? Did you see a blanket
No,
anywhere over
I
Junior?
just saw the lady run off like maybe you scared them. I just saw her trying. She was
If he
distressed,
just, if
not
he
knowing
just,
what you was.
if he just passed Junior off, right?
I thought I thought her friend was holding him to begin with. I never saw all the pass off.
Yeah. So my friend Crystal was holding Junior. Crystal passed Junior off to one of the other posse members.
I mean,
Honestly,
that looked like a distress moment. Like, I mean, if you try, I mean, we wasn't there, you was there, but I mean, if you try
listen
to
though. My
imagine how somebody just walked up to you that thinks it's their kid,
my
she don't know if you finna snatch the baby
my
or run off.
emphasis on that is saying that she didn't have a hoodie or a blanket on Junior or for him. Yes, he had clothes on, but he did not have a coat or a blanket. Do you know how cold it is in Maryland? It ain't California, baby. It ain't all sunny and bright and sunshine. It ain't all nice and dandy. It's cold out here. Do you know how cold it is outside out here right now? Do you know it's about 40 degrees outside right now? I don't think you
So
felt 40
so
degrees in
is
a
it
long
possible that
time.
maybe with all that rumbling and tussling, you didn't see like a stroller maybe off to the side with the stuff? Because you
Man,
wouldn't had a coat on in the mall, right? So it's a high possibility that maybe something was set to the side, and when you walked up, they just kind of panicked, and maybe the coat was in the basket or in the stroller. That maybe you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't get to see like the full everything that happened. That's all I'm saying. And sometimes when I watch stuff on the internet, even I'm confused. So and then these people are coming against you because they don't see that stuff either. You gotta watch this internet, and it will drive you crazy. You saw what happened to my older son. Like, you might want to pull away from this and get your senses together. Because if you really think that that's your child, you have to be in the best, strongest position to be able to help provide for him. And the only way that you can do that is to get yourself together. I just have to be a grandma here and there, pick them up and love on them and kiss them. If you really think that you about to have to be a father, you're going to have to gather your thoughts and gather yourself, go pray about it, set yourself to the side and get away from all these different voices, because this shit will drive you crazy.
And it is.
And it will. And I have not, I will tell you, like, if I tell my son if I see stuff that makes me uncomfortable. If I saw something where I felt like I don't think that she would be providing him the best love,
Right.
I would
All
probably,
right. Can I ask you this then? Did you see the video on, I think it's like a House of Blues, Circus of Blues page, one of them pages, and basically it was a video of Krishan. She was driving. She was in a car with her older brother Terrence, her little brother Petey, her older brother Terrence, son little Terry, and Petey's baby mother, whatever the hell her name is. And they was all
I did see the video.
so did
I,
you see that Junior
I
was
was
naked?
uncomfortable. I was
Listen,
uncomfortable with
listen,
the
listen,
video.
mommy. Listen, mommy. Do you know that Junior was in a diaper with nothing on in Maryland? So you know it's cold out here in Maryland for one. For two,
I thought that maybe was an old video. I didn't know it
no,
was.
no, no, that was not old. That was recent. That was very, very recent. Like yesterday type of recent, like not yesterday, but yesterday type of recent. So with that being said, like, do you know that if somebody would have hit that car at a high speed, Junior could have flew through that windshield? Junior was not in any seatbelt. Junior was not in any car seat. And on top of that, Junior was naked. Junior had nothing over top of his body, nothing, with a bunch of adults in a car that had no concern for his well-being. And why is it that y'all keep trying to tell me I'm wrong for being concerned for this baby boy's
I'm not
well-being?
telling you that you're wrong at all. I'm not telling you that you're wrong
Like,
at all. I'm
it's
just
like
saying you
y'all don't
can't.
care. It's like y'all just want the money out of it. And I don't want the money out of it. I want his health out of it. I want him to be okay out of it. Like, what happened to that side of it? What happened to making sure that he's healthy and making sure that he's thriving? He's human, man. Y'all disregarding that boy like he ain't shit. And y'all watching it like it ain't
It's
nothing.
not.
It's just fucked
It's
up,
not y'all.
man.
It's not y'all.
You,
We.
Carlissa,
It's
come
not
on,
y'all.
man. Come
You
on,
seen
Carlissa.
you seen me. I did more than your mother. I pulled up. I pulled up to try to have a
Why are you,
relationship with him.
what
I've
you mean
tried
you
to.
did more than my
I
mother? What you mean by that?
don't try to make it like I didn't try. I have tried. I have left her messages. I have begged her. I've kissed her ass. I have tried. So if
So,
you right there and you can't get nothing out of it, and I'm just the grandma, you know I can't. I have
but you
tried.
can though. But you
I
can
have
though.
tried.
But you
I have
can
tried.
though. But you can
So if
though.
you can't, then how can I?
Because if you can't, your son can. All we need is a blood paternity test. Don't nobody want this girl. I'm not trying to hurt your son. I'm not trying to hurt you. I don't want her. I'm not reminiscing about her. I'm not a bitter, crazy ex that's mad that his ex blew up. You see, I let her steal my music. You see, I let her steal a bunch of shit and let it ride. Like, whack, keep telling y'all, man. I've been respectful this whole time. All I'm asking y'all for is to establish the paternity in a authentic manner. And nobody wants to help me do that.
I'm whoever can help us to help him to help the situation, whether it's her sister, her mother, whether it's her. If y'all will reach out to us and let us know
Like,
what.
Like
what it
she
is that
like
we can do.
one
So
thing about it, man. One thing about it, man. She's staying with Sean Malone, or she's staying with Arissa in Baltimore City, man. Look, yo, she just got her probation
yeah,
parole
but that
switched to
part
Baltimore.
shouldn't have anything to do with it. A judge will
Yes,
help you.
it should. Yes, it should. Because now what you got to pay attention to is she's gonna run the Uno, Super Uno reverse card. Now that she know that you're willing to help me get some type of help to address the paternity, now she's going to pull, basically, in other words, all hell's going to break loose. All hell's going to break
I mean,
loose.
I
All
I can't help you from here. Only thing I can do is ask everybody just to do the right thing so that you can get, you know what I'm saying, so that you can get some closure to this. Because I would rather the baby be mine and give you closure
so
than
look,
to have
so look.
for you to keep.
If you know Junior's is if you know Junior's yours, right? Can you show us some results? Can you show us some
I'm honestly going just by what my
from the
son told me.
paternity?
I don't have any of the paternity information.
So you aren't sure if your son is or not the father.
But I don't, I'm not 100% sure, but based on me as a mother and as a grandmother, I'm just telling you what I believe.
So
And I
we
don't
have
believe, I
hold
don't,
on, hold on. We have Carlissa the Mammy, everyone, for the rock cards for all the whoever's speculating. We have Carlissa the Mammy. This beautiful black woman is Blueface's mother. This is Blueface's biological mother. Blueface's biological mother is not 100%. And I say it one more time. Blueface's Blueface baby biological mother is not 100% sure that what? Krishan Jr. is her grandbaby. So, what does that mean? Dun, 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 dun. Paternity. Now, we could do this the easy way, or we can continue to do it the hard way. I want y'all to ask Krishan Eugenia Malone, which one are we going to do? We got Carlissa, which is Junior's potential biological grandmother, willing to do everything in her power that she can do to help Junior know who his biological father is. We have me, potential biological father of Krishan Jesus Malone Jr. or Krishan Jesus Malone. I don't even know how he's a junior because her middle name is not Jesus. So Krishan Jesus Malone or Krishan
or she
Jesus
changed her
Porter.
last name to Porter.
Okay,
So
so Krishan Jesus Porter. Okay, if she did that in the system because she likes to finagle and make y'all think a whole bunch of who nanny shenanigans. So with that being said, we got Blueface's mother, we got me, and we both are trying to do everything we can to help each other address the paternity of Junior. I feel like if we can be adults and come to an understanding and just meet each other somewhere, we can get somewhere. However, I'm not trying to tell Krishan she has to do any specific thing with her son because she has a right to him as his mother.
mhm.
So it's not no pressure. It's not no nothing other than us trying to address the paternity for Junior. And I don't know, like I'm not on no violent stuff. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt your son. Because I know earlier at the beginning of the call before it interrupted us, your concern was like, oh, what have happened if my son was there? Like I wouldn't have did nothing to your son, but asked him like, bro, can we see who Junior's dad is? Like literally, I don't want to get gangster with you. You don't want to get gangster with me.
Yeah, because obviously whoever the dad is needs to be here to provide and protect and make sure he
Yeah,
don't turn out like
yeah,
the rest of everybody else.
yeah.
So
That way.
okay,
So
guys. So I asked so he can get some closure and we can move right along, but that doesn't mean that, we'll get the right response, but we did today try to do the right thing, and y'all try to do the right thing in these comments cuz
yeah.
y'all got a lot of people going back and forth, and if y'all really is concerned about the baby, and yes, we love Blue, that's my son. Y'all love Krishan, that's y'all, y'all God or y'all fan or whatever y'all do. But at the end of the day, nobody cares about any of those grown people when it comes to these kids.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all want to convince people to do the right thing, convince people to do the right thing so he can get on with his life and so people can be responsible for who they need to be responsible for.
Facts. And I'm not doing this to get on. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not doing this for
I mean, you
any
have done a
other.
few things, we could see you being sometimes a little, but that comes with the territory when you start getting, results and start getting a fan base and start talking to
Yeah.
people. All of us
Yeah.
have, everybody
But
have got
my
kind of caught
intentions,
up.
my intentions are good though. My intentions
Then
are
that's all that
to
matter. If your intentions are good, it'll turn out good.
all right. So let's make it turn out good, mammy.
Boy, bye.
All
Good night, y'all. Everybody have a good night. I'm going to bed.
right, man. And y'all tell the mammy good night, man. Let's tell Blueface good night, man.
Y'all tell the
Everybody,
stalker good night. Tell the
everybody, no.
stalker good night.
On a serious note, though, man. Free Blueface, man. We don't wish jail on no man. Bring
Jail
that
on no
home. Bring
man.
that man home soon. Free him. Feel me? When he get back out here, we just gonna have to find out: is it him or is it me? Who is gonna be?
Well,
And
some of us already know, but we want you to get closure. All right, y'all. Good night, everybody. But God
all right,
bless.
all right.